My name is Hannelore and I'm from the Thomas More University of Applied Sciences in Belgium. I will be introducing our school first by using a PowerPoint, but then afterwards I would like to take a look at our web pages just so that if you want to explore more about Thomas More after this session, you know how to navigate the pages. First of all, let me see if I can go to the next slide. Yes. Where is Thomas More located? So it's located in Belgium. It's the very, very small country between France and Germany. It might be small, but it's great. So please come to Belgium if you can. It is small, but actually we have the heart of Europe in Belgium because Brussels is the capital of Europe. And we are quite centrally located in Europe because all of the well-known cities are easily reachable from Belgium. So Amsterdam, Paris, and London, which sadly isn't part of Europe anymore, but still easily reachable from our country. So just to give you an idea of where we are at. And then our campuses, we actually have quite a few campuses and they're all located in Flanders. Now I know most of you won't know what Flanders means, but Belgium is divided in three communities. We have a Dutch-speaking community, a French-speaking one, and a German-speaking one, just to make it a little bit more complicated. And well, all of our campuses are located in the Dutch-speaking part, so that's Flanders. So you will hear Dutch when you come to Thomas More. So our campuses, we have 9 campuses. Just for your information, when the PowerPoint is shared with you or when you have a look at it later on, there's a link with a little introduction video for each campus. They're quite nice, so please do have a look at them later on, but I'm not going to show you tonight or this morning because I think then I will need a lot more time. Some facts and figures, just to give you a general idea of how big we are. We have about, I think now it's about 17,000 students with about 1,000 students going abroad each year. And I think this year we have about 300 to 400 incoming international students. So you definitely won't be the only international student here. And then about 1,500 staff members, but that number is also rapidly growing. And then I guess this is what you're most interested in, our programs. We have 8 fields of expertise. So we have business and tourism, design and build, education, life sciences and chemistry, media and communication, people and health. And fun fact, the guy on this picture is actually one of my best friends. So it's quite funny to see him pop up everywhere. Then we have sport as well, and then also tech and IT. And each of these fields offer English exchange programs. So you can come to Thomas More to do an exchange program for 1 semester or 2 semesters, or some of them also offer a fully taught degree in English. But those are limited. I think at the moment we have a little above 10, but we'll look at that later on the webpage as well. And here you have an overview of all of our study programs. It's a lot, this slide, but again, I will navigate you through them using the webpage. And you can see that some of them with a little flag, some of them are fully taught in English. So it's quite interesting if you're interested in doing a full degree, so 3 years at Thomas More, it's definitely a possibility. So if you have this is not the end of my presentation, so please hold. But if you have any questions later on, you can contact us, of course, but please contact my colleague Aitzi. Unfortunately, she couldn't be here today, but she's responsible for the incoming students, and she will be more than happy to help you if you send an email to the incoming@thomasmore.be email address. But of course, you can contact me or Inge as well. And yes, we have the same surname, but we're not family. It's a common surname. And then, as we would love to welcome you to our campus, I'm going to give you some more detailed information now. So I'm going to quickly go to the web pages. And also, these are pictures from our welcome days last September. So we always organize an event, a welcoming event at the start of our semesters for the international students, where they can get to know each other, get some information about Thomas More, about Belgium in general, and it's always a lot of fun. So hopefully we can see you there. But now I'm going to go to our webpage, which I hope I can explain to you. So when you go to our webpage, I'm not sure if the link has been shared with you beforehand, or if you just type International Thomas More in Google, you can find our webpage. So it's quite easy. But just to give you an idea where to look for what information. So if you want to come for a full degree, so for 3 years, your full bachelor degree at Thomas More, you obviously choose degree programs, and then you can get an overview of all the programs that are offered in English. The same it's the same case for the exchange programs. So you get an overview of all the different fields and the ones that offer an exchange program in English. If you're interested in, for example, I think we were talking about, let me just have a look. I think we were talking about nursing. I think that was something we were doing. So let me just have a look. So for example, if you're interested in coming for a semester or 2 semesters to Thomas More to take courses for nursing, you can just click on that page. And then, and this is something that I really wanted to emphasize because it's so useful, but not a lot of students see it, you can download a folder. So it's a brochure with all the courses that you can take. I downloaded it beforehand, just in case. So then you get this folder with all the information about the courses that you can take and when you can take them. So it's very useful to see this so that you can create your own exchange or your own study package. And you can also see some interesting facts about the faculty as well. So I really did want to put that in the spotlight. And then another thing that I wanted to put in the spotlight is the yellow stars on our pages. I'm not sure, I hope you can see them, but some of our study programs have a yellow star behind them. And this is something that's quite cool. So we have a little thing that is called the Star Trek program. Let me just go to the page. So the Star Trek program is actually an exchange program. So it's 1 semester where you can choose half of your study points are courses within your field of expertise. So within your field, but then the other half of your study points, you can select courses from the Star Trek program, and it's courses where you work on assignments or cases or do a boot camp with other students from different cultural backgrounds, from different study programs, and together you work on these cases. So it's it's really interesting and a lot of fun. I know that the teachers who are organizing this are so passionate about this program. So I think it's an interesting opportunity as well to go for the Star Trek program. And yeah, it's quite easily noticeable because of the yellow stars. And then I'm just the few last things that I wanted to mention. If I go to the home page again, is when you scroll down a little bit, you can find some interesting information. For example, let me just see. So no, wait, sorry, I clicked on the wrong one. So for example, student life. I know you will be coming here to study, but of course you also want to have some fun. I'm not an idiot, so I do know that fun is also important. So here you can find some information about some sport activities or cultural activities, discounts, student associations as well. So if you're interested in that, you can also have a look at some of our student associations Instagram. I'm not quite sure if you have it in the US, but we have something called ESN. It's the Erasmus Student Network. It's a student association, and they offer a lot of fun activities which they post on their Instagram. So for example, paintballing, stuff like that. So it's, I mean, paintballing, I don't find it fun, but maybe you do enjoy it. So I think that one is an interesting tab to have a look at. And then the last thing that I wanted to mention is our buddy program. So should you decide to come to Thomas More, we will assign you with a buddy. And a buddy is basically a local student who will help you adjust to your life in Belgium. If you have some administration or some questions that you need to ask, this person will help you and guide you. So yeah, it's called the buddy program. So basically this person will be your first friend in Belgium. And on that positive note, I think I'm going to end my quick presentation of Thomas More. And let me see, pause share, stop share. Okay, voila.